Shalom, shalom, akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which consists of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which will be preached throughout all four corners of this earth and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, who may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. It's just Bayan back again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just wanted to get into a brief lesson that came through the inspiration of just meditating, man, through the spirit, of course. But meditation, meditating on the righteous recompense, man, that's due to come upon these heathen, man. Okay? And ultimately, how we pinpoint and target, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, but ultimately, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai has all you heathen on the crosshairs, man. You see? All you heathen on the crosshairs. Because ultimately, all of you heathen have dealt treacherously, okay, with the nation of Israel at some point, okay, and at some point and space of time, okay, each and every one of you heathen have dealt treacherously, okay, with the nation of Israel, man. And guess what? The scriptures go into it, man. You see, we're not speaking our own words when we speak on this pressure point. Okay, the scriptures go into this, man. The scriptures go in this. The Lord said it for himself. You heathen are going to inherit his wrath, man. Why do you think that's written? You see? And when you go into the parable of Lazarus and the rich man, let's go there real quick. Let's get this real quick in the book of Luke. Chapter 16, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Let's stop right here. The book of Luke, chapter 16. When you go into Lazarus and the rich man, check this out real quick. Here we go. Let's start from verse 20. And then I'll read down. Verse 21 is the point I'm going to make through the spirit. And this is red letter, man. Okay, so Yahweh Shai speaking. He's bringing out this point in the parable. Check it out. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate full of sores. And this is a representation of Israel, man. Okay? We've fallen so far from grace. Okay? Evicted from our land. Okay? Rejected of our power. Okay? Placed into the hands of the enemy. You see? Being the beggar. No longer the lender. You see? Being in the position of a slave, man. You see? Check this out. And desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table, which the rich man will be evil E. You see? Remember, evil E, he forwarded our affliction, man. See? He greatly offended, as it's written in Ezekiel, man. Okay? He did too much. Okay? That's why evil E's going to get 2 cups of the Lord's vengeance, man. Pursuant to Revelations 18. They're going to get 2 cups. Okay? They're going to get double the punishment. Because they did triple the damage to us, man. In comparison to these other heathen nations, man. You see, that's why Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, puts this man in his crosshairs. You see, but what it is these heathen are joined unto evil E. You see? They're joined unto his philosophies, his currency, his ways of life. You see, his pseudoscience. So guess what? There's going to be a joined punishment. And we're going to show you that in the scriptures. And it reads, let's read from the top, the book of Luke chapter 16 and verse 21, and it reads, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores. Who do you think these dogs are, man? Okay? Those are the heathen that are joined unto Esau. Okay? And as a matter of fact, when you go here, when you go to the book of Psalms chapter 22, verse 16 is the point, but I'm going to start at verse 15. And this is talking about Yahweh Shai, if you can receive it, right? My strength is dried up like a potsherd, and my tongue cleaveth to my jaws, and thou hast brought me into the dust of death, man. And hey, when Yahweh Shai was on the cross, man, hey, to be crucified, that's a long, drawn out death. You see? It's a slow death, man. It's torture. You see? And it was so bad, Yahweh Shai, man. He got to a point where he thought the Lord, Yahweh, had forsaken him, man. But of course he didn't. Okay, that was just the path Yahweh Shai had to take in efforts to take on the sins, transgressions, offenses of Israel, man. He took on all the transgressions of the nation. You see? But check this out. Here's the point. For dogs have compassed me. This is a Psalm of David. Okay? But if you receive it through the Spirit. Okay? This is talking about Yahweh Shai, you're going to see here. Right? Check it out. For dogs have compassed me, the assembly of the wicked. See, the assembly, okay, of the wicked have enclosed me. When you get this word assembly, look at a company of persons gathered for deliberation and legislation, worship, or entertainment. Check it out. The book of Psalms, chapter 83. Okay? It goes into all the nations that are in confederate against our power and us. Okay, yeah, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man is the wicked. But guess what? These nations do wickedly. Okay? And they're joined unto this man. Okay? They're part of that assembly, man. Okay? Let's read this from the top. For dogs have compassed me, the assembly of the wicked have enclosed me. They pierced my hands and my feet. This is how we know this is talking about Yahweh Shai. And Yahweh Shai likened you heathens unto dogs. Okay? Starting with Esau, Edom. First and foremost, man. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay? you heathen are joined unto him. That's why when you go in Revelation 11, it tells us that they didn't allow our dead bodies to be put in graves. Meaning what? You heathen nations, all you other heathen nations, never mentioned the truth to Israel, man. Okay? You elite figures of these heathen nations, knowing who the Israelites truly are. You never mentioned it. You never stood, okay, in defense of us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay? Which makes you what? It makes you an enemy to the Lord. You see? Okay, you're an accomplice to evil ease, atrocities, man. As a matter of fact, when you go, let's go here. When you go to First Maccabees, there's proving that all you heathen are lumped together, man. But it starts with evil E. And the phone chimed in. When you go to First Maccabees, the 2nd chapter. Okay? The point is in verse 10. Let me see here. Now, this is Mattathias. Now, when you go back into Maccabees, Mattathias, okay, is the father of Judas Maccabee, right? And they led the Maccabean revolt, okay, which was during the time of the Greek captivity when Antiochus Epiphanes was persecuting us heavily, man. But check it out. I want to get to a point of what Mattathias said to his sons. Check this out. It's in verse 10. Let's start from verse 5, though, to bring it all together. Eleazar called Avarin, and Jonathan, whose surname was Aphas, right? And when he saw the blasphemies that were committed in Judah and Jerusalem, he said, woe is me. Wherefore was I born to see this misery of my people and of the holy city, and to dwell there when it was delivered into the hand of the enemy, and the sanctuary into the hand of strangers, okay, which is you heathen, okay? And we know pursuant to Luke 21, it's only going to be for a little season, man, okay? It's going to be until your time is fulfilled. And we're coming into that time now. Check it out. Her temple has become as a man without glory. Yeah, right. Hey, you got the golden dome, okay, erected over in our land, which was once where this temple stood. Okay, that's an atrocity, man. But guess what? The Lord's gonna take it out. Check it out. Her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity. Her infants are slain in the streets. Her young men with the sword of the enemy. Check it out. Here's the point. What nation have not had part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils, man? That's a question being raised, okay? Because when you get the answer, it's every single one of you heathen nation. Every single one of you heathen nation have taken part in the kingdom being destroyed, okay? Us as a people being destroyed, okay? And the taking and the spoiling, okay, of our people and of our land. See? You've all been partakers of it. That's why Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai lumps you in together, okay, with the future judgments. Let's go here. The book of Micah, chapter 5, and verse 15, it reads, and I will execute vengeance and anger and fury upon the heathen. See, all you, such as they have not heard. Why is he going to do it? Obadiah. One and 15. For the day of the Lord Yahweh is near upon all the heathen. Why? As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. And what have you done? You've persecuted Israel, man. Us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You've been partakers in our dismantling, in our oppression, in our captivity. Check it out. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head, man. You see that? And the Lord gets more clear. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. That's that cup of captivity. See? And again, Esau's getting two, right? Yeah, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been, because you're going to be placed underneath the feet, okay, of Israel, man. As a matter of fact, I'm going to close out with that. But before I get that, let's go here. I mentioned this in the beginning of the lesson, the book of Sirach, chapter 39, and verse 23, and it reads, as he had turned the waters into saltness, so shall the heathen inherit his wrath. And when you inherit something, you what? Let's get it. Inherit. Okay? Check it out. Okay? Receive. When you inherit something, you receive it. You see? Whether it be money, property, title, or judgment. Listen, you're an heir to it. Okay? Meaning what? It's promised to you, man. Okay? It's to be left to you. It's going to come into, it's yours, man. You see? So this is what's going to go down, man. You're going to inherit. You're going to receive Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai's wrath, man. And ultimately at that point, you're going to what? You're going to fall underneath the feet of Israel, man. Let me see if I can get this real quick. Bear with me. I think it's verse 58, if I can remember clearly. Nah. Let's look it up. There we go. That was close. Couldn't remember where it was at. The Wadi Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. The book of Psalms, chapter 47, verse 3, and it reads, a matter of fact, let's start from verse 1. To the chief musician, a psalm For the sons of Korah, which were Levites. Okay, let's highlight that, right? These are Levites, so the talking point is Israel. You see? Oh, clap your hands, all ye people. Who? Israel, man. Right? Shout unto power with the voice of triumph, right? The voice of victory. Check it out. For the Lord Yahweh Most High is terrible. He is a great king over all the earth. And this is what you people are going to find out in the coming days, man. That Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is nothing to play with. Okay? And you heard it first by his servants, the prophets, starting with the elders and apostles, a great millstone on down to the like-minded men, okay, who've been endowed with the Holy Spirit and granted access and authority to bring forth these prophecies, these oracles, this truth, man. Okay, you're gonna find out that the king of terror ain't nothing to play with. You see, when that Allah Shadia form of judgment begins to rest upon this planet, here's the point. He shall, Psalms 47:3, he shall subdue the people under us. What people? The heathen, man. Under who? Under us, Israel. Remember, this is a psalm from the sons of Korah. These are Levites, man. This is talking about Israel, man. That us is Israel. You people that are going to be subdued are you heathen, man. Right? And the nations, plural, under our feet. You see? And this is going to happen in the age of Jacob. Okay? Which is right around the corner, man. As it's written, Esau, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is the end of the world. Which that world is going into age. Right? A space of time. Okay? But Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. Us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay? And this is when we're going to be set on high. And you heathen are going to be set on low. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadas. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kal Halal Yamla Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadas. Shalom.